Where is it? Okay, now do I live? Do I live? Oh, I do live. Okay, it's like 4 minutes there. Do I live? Oh, I do live. Nice, epic. Okay. So that should be everything. Okay. Be everything. Now let's make sure that this actually like works somewhat. Alrighty then. Okay, let me just type in hello. Alright then, cool. That's working. Okay. So yeah, this is so cool, dude. Look at this guy's face. He's beautiful, he's amazing. Oh, look at these guys. They're also like so happy as well. Yeah, man. I just need to make sure that I actually can see chat this time and not just be like, okay, so my figment of my imagination. Okay. Because last time I did something like this, chat was not there. Okay, 5 guys. Hello, 5 guys. I wonder how I can do this then. If I do this, take this away. Is that? Okay, if I go here, it is not registered. Okay, cool. Okay. Okay. This is really cool. Okay, cool. We have like, what, 60 seconds left? Oh boy. We're going. Okay. Awesome. So, I'm excited. Hello, not been around long. I have a doctor's appointment, but I thought I'd stop by a bit. Well, that's cool. Drew the Unspoken. I whatever time you can spend, you know, I don't mind at all. Let's go then. Let's do it. Okay. Premiere will be good shortly. Let's go then. This is cool though. And anyone who's here, thanks for stopping by. You know, it's always wonderful to see people. Okay. Look at him, he's beautiful. He's beautiful. This looks amazing, dude. Oh my gosh, dude, yo, what's happening, my guys? That my Dreadwolf is rising. Oh, that's true, you know. It's cool. Oh my gosh, dude. What does the description say? Return to Thedas in Dragon Age TM, the Veilguard. So, oh. They had to do that to me. Oh gosh darn it, dude. Just made me and everyone excited. It's like, oh my god, we're gonna get it. It's finally here. No. Teases, dude. Teases. Oh damn, I thought this was 3 hours and good to stay. Oh no, it's cool, Drew. They said they would do like 6 PM. I'm not sure what specific time, something Canada time. So it's pretty cool, pretty groovy. Oh man, dude, holy shit, this is so cool, dude. Oh my gosh, is it not exciting? Also, just say, anyone in the chat or whatever, just say if this is a bit loud or not, the music, so I can just put it down a bit more. The much anticipated and dreaded trailer. Hi Opal, I'm glad you could tune in. I hope you're ready for the dragon to be aged, or the age to be dragon, and something Veilguard. It was 12 EST. I was thinking PST. Yeah, I get confused with the time zones. I don't particularly understand them too much, because oftentimes I'm like, oh yeah, okay, yeah. No, I don't know. I don't know the time zones. It sounds fine to me. Okay, that's good then, Drew. Because I just turned the volume down a bit. Okay. 10 seconds left. Okay. We'll put it a bit up. Okay. Blood, nudity, sexual themes, strong language, violence. The dragon gonna guard the shit out of the veil? That's true, Opal.
You have no idea what you have done. The blighted elven gods walk free, all because you disrupted my ritual.
You battle against gods. They will not rest until you are on your knees.
Oh my god.
Fearful, cowering.
Oh my god.
Helpless in the face of such power.
Rook, you've got this. I've seen your work. You're clever, adaptable, and you don't know when to quit.
Oh, look at this, so beautiful. So cute.
You want allies to go after the gods? I've got places to look.
Where do we start?
Oh, dude.
I'll be damned. A griffin.
Oh.
War, victory.
It's so beautiful, dude.
I'm ready.
I've never seen this before. There's something kind of exciting about it.
Yeah, it does look more like Inquisition now, you know? Maybe it was the light in the other trailer. Oh! Oh, and you can see the Louis Mirror plane. Look at it. So cool.
Let the Fae draw close!
Draw the dragon out into the open. Then attack.
Oh.
You and me, Rook. Maybe that's what scares me.
Romance?
These are the times in which legends are
Oh my
born
gosh, Morrigan's
or
here.
slain.
Holy shit, look at it. Beautiful. Oh my god. Become a lead.
Our gods are back. Our gods. How do we stand against that?
I believe in all of us. So let's get it done.
Oh. Oh. Looks beautiful, dude. I'm curious. Yo, I'm curious. Oh my god. Oh my god. That looks amazing. October 31st. Let's mark the calendar. Oh, pre-order now. Okay, cool. Oh, Blood Dragon. Oh, no, that looks sick, dude. Oh my gosh, that was an amazing trailer, dude. Like, oh my gosh. That was amazing. Okay, so I think that's the trailer done. Nothing else. Nothing new. Let's refresh just to quickly check that. Like, I'm not sure. I love that trailer so much, dude. What do you guys think? Okay. So my thing working off.
You have no idea.
Oh man, that was a beautiful trailer, dude. Okay, it is working. Okay, cool. Okay, so then let's just like quickly go through it just to get some like tidbits and everything. Okay, first thing we see, so this is obviously I'm so excited for this. That's my son's 18th birthday. Hey, congratulations, Drew. You know, that's a pretty cool thing. You know, a great present as well. You know. Not gonna lie, low-key gives me modern RE vibes, and I'm into it. No, I mean, yeah, I can kind of see like Resident Evil vibes as well. So let's get into it. So the first bit we can obviously see is the aftermath of, you know, Rook's actions. And man, dude, look at her, dude. Oh my gosh, Gillenon looks amazing. Morgan being back raised my hype levels. Yeah, dude, it's so cool that Morgan's back. Like, and it makes sense too, because Morgan was like very integral, in like Dragon Age Inquisition as well, and also the fact that her mom was like, you know, Mythol's, or like that her mom was Mythol, literally, right? So it makes sense for her to come back, and it's cool, you know. Like, who doesn't like, you know, Morgan being back, or like other characters? I'm looking forward to see if like Dorian's back, or any other ones. And also this is like probably Mythol, right? Let's just quickly play just to.
Until you are on your knees.
Yeah, that must be Mythol. And she looks creepy as anything. I love this, you know. There's a short story in a book called The Winter Nights, which basically says that, hey, Gillenon, I meant the Gillenon, not Mythol. Gillenon was like a creepy character, and this is like awesome, dude. It looks so good, looks amazing. And this as well. Like, what is this, dude? Some like blood tree shit, you know? Like, we haven't seen like imagery like this since like Dragon Age Origins and a bit of Dragon Age 2, you know? So that's pretty good as well. This is like amazing imagery, you know? And this is definitely like pod red lyrium, maybe some more blood match. My two wishlist appearance would be Dorian and Sarah. I think like in order of characters that we need to see back, I think Dorian's one of them. I would like to see Sarah as well, especially on how she would interact with whole like magic stuff. She's definitely not a fan of it. And this one looks look at this, dude. It looks so creepy. It looks so like amazing looking. Look at all the bodies. Like, this is amazing, like dark fantasy kind of feel, you know? And look at this, dude. Also, why is there like a third character? BioWare said there's like only 2 companion slots, and like this seems like 3 companions. Okay, I mean, I wouldn't mind if they like changed it to have like 3 companions, you know? That'd be cool. Like, why is there another one here? Okay, BioWare, why you get my hopes up? Oh, look at this, dude. It looks amazing. Oh, and this is then when Dirthman comes. Let's slow this down a bit. Let me not put the thing on. Okay, that's Gillenon for sure. And then Dirthman was supposed to be here as well. Yeah, there's Dirthman. Now what's happening? It seems like... Okay, it seems like they're not like antagonists towards each other, which is interesting. Because I assume they might be antagonistic. Beloved Zombie says, I'm beyond hyper now. Oh my goodness. Yeah, dude. Oh my goodness. This looks amazing, you know? So it doesn't seem like they're antagonists in this one. Opal says, what major themes do you think the game will focus on? I know it might have been early to tell from just... Oh, I mean, from what I know of Dragon Age... at least of like Solas and stuff, it's definitely going to be involving like power and how power is used to like harm other people, you know? It's definitely about that. Drew the Unspoken says, I'm very happy to see Dragon Age have horror elements again. Inquisition, as great as was, felt closer to high fantasy than dark fantasy. I can get that. Like, the art style, I think, does lend itself maybe to a bit more, but I think it is appropriate to have like stuff like this, you know? Especially with the sort of themes it has. And I'm all for it, okay? This looks amazing, dude. I wonder if we're going to see a Broodmother, though. That's going to be interesting to see. Anyway, so it seems like Dirthman and the other ones aren't there. There's a Grey Wardens here. Holy shit. Holy shit. There are Grey Wardens there. Oh my gosh, what are the implications? Oh my gosh, I'm so hyped now. Same Julia, same Julia. This looks amazing. Okay, and then we have a dragon, obviously. It wouldn't be a Dragon Age game if there wasn't literally a dragon. So, you know... I wonder what, like, role this dragon's gonna be, though. Because, like, I don't think they just have this dragon in the trailer. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, and also, holy shit, dude. Look at this armor, dude. This is some beautiful armor, guys. This is some beautiful armor, dude. Oh, and this must be a Grey Warden armor. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, silver, blue. Oh my gosh, darn it, dude. This is some beautiful stuff. This is some beautiful stuff. Actually, the armor looks so good, Dane. Good wow. Yeah, dude. Like, look at this, my guy. Oh my gosh, I don't mind the rogue purple one that they showed, but I love the greater one in the aesthetic. Okay, silver and blue is just like a beyond good aesthetic, you know. Oh gosh darn it, dude. Look at this. Okay, one thing I do want to know is, could we like helmets, right? Dragon Age has had a history of terrible helmet designs, just beyond terrible. Okay, let me check here. Dragon Age Origins helmets. There's some good helmets in Dragon Age Origins. There's some great helmets in Dragon Age Origins, in all the Dragon Age games, but some of them not great, doesn't look good. So let's go through them. Just quickly, because I hope to see some really good helmets in Veilguard. This one, like, look at this. Doesn't look good. I wonder if the dragon is one of the dark gods. Maybe, but it doesn't look like one. Let's because all the okay. Obviously, I don't assume that all the archdemons will look the same, but I imagine they will have the same, how do you say, like, through line, right? So here's like Uthemriel, right? The archdemon, or the old god of beauty, right? And I don't think that this dragon and this dragon look very similar. There's not enough like corruption and whatnot. I always toggle helmets off. No, I mean, I get it, Drew. I like to have them on because I like the idea of my character can't just be like head chopped off. The only reason I don't have helmets often is because helmets look bad, as you can see in Dragon Age Origins. The only good ones are the like ponytail one, the Dwarven one, and this one. Oh, this is too cool, dude. Too real. So I hope we get some good helmets in Veilguard, because, like, you know, cool fantasy helmets are also part of the idea. Like, the Inquisitor's one wasn't really that great, you know? It's not really that great. Yeah. Anyways, I don't think this is an archdemon, though. Okay, okay, cool helmet, cool armor aside. Okay, we get the dragon again. And again, so let's compare and contrast. So this dragon to the previous one that we saw, which was where? Over here. So look at the horn design, and then let's compare and contrast. Yeah, I think this is the same dragon. Looks like the same dragon. Yeah, it looks like the same dragon. I wonder what significance this dragon is. Maybe you are right, Drew. Could the dragon be Morrigan? Could the dragon be Morrigan? That is let's check this. Dragon Age Inquisition Dragon Morrigan. That is a good point, Julia. That is a really good point. Do we get Okay, here's the two dragons fight. No. They don't look similar at all. Like, look here. The Morrigan dragon has like curved horns inward. But this dragon has curved horns upwards. I mean, I'm not gonna be pedantic and say like, oh no, Morrigan looks different, you know. If it's Morrigan, it's Morrigan. I don't mind, you know. It'd be cool if Morrigan was a dragon. But like, I don't think it is Morrigan. It may be someone different. It's definitely not like, hold on, we're gonna have to check Flemeth. We're gonna have to check Flemeth dragon just to cover our bases. Okay. We're obviously not gonna take the Origins design because that's not the canon version anymore. So this one. Open image, a new tab. No, yeah. She has multiple horns, the other one doesn't. The horns go back like Flemeth's hair. Yeah, kind of, but right here we can see Dragon Age 2's like Dragon Flemeth, and this does not look like the one seen here. Again, I'm not gonna be pedantic. If it is like Flemeth or Morrigan, they just don't have the same dragon form, that's fine. They're shapeshifters, literally. Is Mythol dead now? I don't think Mythol's dead, really. Like, from the end of Dragon Age Inquisition, when like Mythol's like soul went out, and like Solas took it, I don't think that meant Mythol is dead. I think Mythol may be weakened now. I think Mythol isn't like as strong as she is, but I think she's still around. I'm not sure if it's gonna be prominent though. We may get like a hint or whatever. Julia says, Drew, maybe we don't know where she put it in the yeah, because she put something in the Eluvian as well. I have no idea how to say your name. Olivier Vagruski. Mythol probably lives inside Solas or something. Yeah, I think maybe a part of Mythol lives inside. Like how in Dragon Age 2, if like Flemeth was killed, right? In Dragon Age Origins, and you go up to the mountain, she's like, hey, I have a contingency, right? Like, I was able to take part of my spirit and put it somewhere else, you know? Maybe the dragon is Solas. Maybe the dragon is Solas, but, like, then that would confirm that Solas's, like, obliteration into, like, a fake ghost isn't as permanent. I don't think that's the case, because, especially later on, we see a giant wolf just appear. Also, let's appreciate, look at this. Minrathos, City of the Mages. Beautiful, dude. This is beautiful. Oh, I hope we get to see Minrathos in the day. Minrathos in the day would be amazing, dude. Because I think like the night and stuff and whatnot is great, but in the day it would be amazing, dude. And then let's hear quickly from dialogue. I mean, I'll keep captions open.
You want allies to go after the gods?
Yeah. Oh, look at this, dude. So this is obviously where the lighthouse is then.
I've got places to look.
And this is probably after. Yeah, this is after I think the initial mission, I think, because then this looks very similar to where we pop out. Seems like we're gonna start a search there, which is interesting. Or maybe not, I'm not sure. Oh, and here's Davrin. Dude,
I'll be damned.
Look at him. He is a beautiful boy. A beautiful boy. I love him so much. Okay, so then beautiful boy aside, and also beautiful griffin.
A griffin.
Oh, child. I wonder what relation. I don't. In war, victory. No, no. Looks pretty good. Baby griffin indeed. Look at him. He just killed someone. Okay, he's a precious boy. Okay, he can do what he wants. Okay. Have all the snackies he can have. Look at him, he's a beautiful boy. Oh gosh darn it, dude. And then with underwater. That's underwater. Look at that. Look at the. Yeah, so cute. I'm so happy to see Varric survive the opening mission. Yeah, dude. Like, I've learned to like accept that like Solas is like, you know, alive. Or like Solas like dies in the opening, but like he's still with us throughout. But I couldn't handle if Varric just dies. That would have been just too much, you know. Oliver says, who gives a single fuck about Davrin the Griffin is the selling point. I want it. If they don't give you an option to hug him, this game is instantly the worst game. True, dude. True. He snack on a Darkspawn. Yeah, I think this may be a Mabari. So in the Dragon Age book, The Calling, right? There's a dog called Hafter, right? And Hafter is also part Grey Warden. So I think like it's fine for him to have a little Darkspawn snacky because, you know, he's part Warden. At least that's how I think. Because it'd be terrible if during the game he just like eats a Darkspawn and then just gets sick and dies. That would be awful, you know. Anyways, this is underwater, right? Like this part of the section is underwater. I wonder how that's gonna work. Oh, and then we have Lucans with some like beautiful magic here. Look at him.
I'm ready.
He is ready. Ready for the millions of fans just to romance him. Okay, this looks good. Look at him, dude. He looks amazing.
I've never seen this before. There's something kind of exciting about it.
Okay. So Briella, I think his name is. Like, this is interesting. We don't know too much about the Veil Jumpers, like other than like they go into the Veil and like explore ruins and stuff, you know. Because like later on she says like our gods are back, and I wonder like what a specific relationship is, like with them or like with the elves, if she's Dalish or not. That'd be interesting. This artifact looks interesting. I'm not sure what this is about though. Something to like see in game. Oh, dude. Oh, and let's just look at some of the Darkspawn design here. Briola has that interesting cuff thing. No, yeah, she does have that interesting cuff thing. I guess when we get into game, we'll be able to like ask her like, hey yo, what's this like thing you got on your arm, right? Like, what does it mean, you know? Oh, and Hardin's sudden magic. Yeah. So let's quickly focus on like Hardin's magic thing, because this should be interesting. Also, the Darkspawn. I think. So I want a consensus before we go to the Hardin thing. I want a consensus. What do you guys think of like the Darkspawn design here? I think these are ghouls. These have to be ghouls. Like, what do you think? I don't see ink on Briola's face. Oh no, Drew the Unspoken. I'll leave it here for the moment. I'll go full screen as well. You can see Briola has like some ink on her forehead. Oliver says Harding using magic is probably gonna have something related to the stuff in Descent DLC. No, yeah, definitely. Okay, so let's quickly just look at. I think the ghouls, whatever they are blighted. Yeah, they're definitely blighted, like more, you know. I just want like a general like vibe of what you guys think they look like, you know. Like, oh, do they look fine? Do they look bad? Because I think they look good, you know. But yeah. Okay, and then as we see here, you can see very clearly that Harding has some like clearly lyrium like infused magic. So that's like right here. Look at this. Like right here, just like lyrium like infused in her thing. So I'm watching this on my phone and don't have my reading glasses on. Oh no, it's called Drew. Glasses are important. So it's very clear. Like look at this. Like she has like red lyrium like running through her veins, and this has to relate to the Descent stuff. Oliver Vagrusi says, if they are actual Darkspawn and not ghouls, then that sucks. No, I think they're ghouls. Like Darks, like we've seen other like Hurlocks, and these have to be ghouls. You know, they look too human to be like Darkspawn. The Darkspawn look nice and creepy. I think they look like pretty creepy as well. You know, especially when you like look at them more, you can appreciate more of the designs. You can see that like their bellies are more like exposed and sunken. It looks amazing, you know. Okay, I'm just because I think there may be a delay between the stream and the chat, so I'm just gonna wait here just for a bit for you guys to respond. If you don't, then I'll just move on quickly then. Wait, maybe we will meet that dwarf scout from Descent DLC, which could explain that magic dwarf bullshit. Same with Titan and it's just Oliver. Is it just Oliver? Okay, thank you. Sorry, I'm not sure because you have like weird characters. You have like a weird way to spell your name. Thanks, Oliver. Okay, no, yeah. I mean, like in Descent, we meet a character called Volta, and at the end of it, it's like, oh, cool. She literally is just, you know, she literally just has like magic. You know, she has magic now, and that's part of the Titan because she says, hey, she hears like voices, and it's like Titan like stuff. You know. So it's clearly that like something related with the Titans is like gonna influence, you know, is gonna influence them, you know, I'm gonna have them have magic again, which is like probably why like the dwarves don't do magic, is because their magic is derived from the Titan, you know. Beloved Zombie says, I'm still undecided about the Darkspawn so far, but I'm curious about Harding and her magic. Yeah. And I mean, I think they look fine. I think the ogre. We'll look at the ogre when he comes here, and like chat about that then. Imagine we will use a Titan against the Evanurus Lamau. That would be awesome, dude. That would be cool, you know. Especially because like a Titan was killed by one of the Elven gods, you know. It could be some like revenge kind of stuff, you know. Or maybe that's a. Yeah, I'm thinking of it. That would be a cool point, you know. Especially because like we see like more lyrium stuff in this trailer. It could be the fact that, hey, we're gonna be fighting the Titan, you know, not fighting, we're gonna be like helping the Titan or getting the Titan's assistance to then kill like the Elven gods, right? Like that would be cool. Justice for Titans, dude. Okay, the dwarves need lore. Okay, I know this is probably like me like hoping for too much, but I hope we get to see Kal Sharok. You know, Kal Sharok is this like mysterious dwarven place. We only hear like a bit about it, but it's like extremely traditionalist, more traditionalist than Orzammar, and it's just like, okay, it would be awesome to see Kal Sharok, you know, the second lost dwarven city, you know. Okay, so then we get our powers, and so yeah, this is definitely like Titan magic stuff. Like I cannot see how this isn't like Titan magic stuff, you know, which is fine, right? I think it's like justified enough, right? I want to see Sten on top of his Canary army fighting against Tevinter mages. That would be cool, you know. He wouldn't be Sten, obviously. He would be the Arashok, you know. But like it would be cool to see Sten just like fighting against it, and we have to like help, like maybe Dorian or something to like sort out the whole affair. Okay. Oh yeah, and then yeah, like Harding looks very surprised about
What
it.
is happening to me?
Dude, we are here. We are here at the Mortalitarsi cult, okay? I definitely hope we can see Sten again. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. I know, but let's be real. Sten, he's Sten in our hearts. Imagine Zevran and Sten meeting again. He's in our hearts, okay? He will always be Sten, okay? I love to imagine that our warden, like the hero for Elden, meets Sten and then like calls him Sten, right? Even though he's like the Arashok, and then like he still responds to Sten. That would be cool, you know. Okay, so let's move on to this, which is look at this dude. Oh my gosh, dude. He'll always be Sten to me, Julia. Yeah, he'll always be Sten to me as well, Julia. Look at this, like, look at this. Oh my gosh, dude. I love this design. This is like such amazing like art, dude. The and like there's a lot of them, right? You can see like in the distance they fade, but like there's so many of these like giant like husk statues, you know. The Grand Necropolis, it looks amazing, you know. Oh, and then we get our favorite British man. Okay.
Let the Fade draw close!
Okay, that's interesting. So yeah, no, the Mortalitasi cult must have like a way to what is it? Be able to like close the fade and stuff, because they open it up so often. You know, so they must have like some techniques on that. And also I love the giant skeleton here. Like look at him. Look at him. We probably gonna have some business with the Pentasgast in Navarra. Ask where the necropolis is located, so maybe Cassandra will help us there, because you know, we are the Inquisition's agents. Drew the Unspoken says, this feels like it's gonna be a big conclusion to Dragon Age. They've got everything in this. Yeah, they basically got like most of the north. We're going to Navarra. We're going to Navarra, Raveni, Anderfels, and what was the other one? Tevinter. Yeah. It's basically all the north. We're not going to like Parvalon, I think. We're not gonna go to like Kirk, like the free marches again. Oh, Antiva. Yeah, Antiva as well. We're going to Antiva as well. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, like basically all of the north. Yeah. Oh yeah, and like we most likely are gonna have to go to Navarra to like get some help with like fate stuff. But I would also like to see like if there would be a mention of Cassandra, right? Like we meet at Pentecost, you know, and they say like, you know, I'm surprised my second cousin twice removed, Cassandra Pentecost is, you know, the divine / right hand of the divine / romance interest of the Inquisitor. That'd be cool. Parvalon deserves a standalone game. Parvalon does deserve a standalone game. Like I think Parvalon is like such a, I think Parvalon would deserve a standalone game. It would have to be, I think Parvalon would have to have a game that's more, how do you say, it's not a big conflict. We're not taking down like, you know, gods. We're not taking down like archdemons. Parvalon, I think, should, like, as the game plot around it, should be about like exploring the Canary, the Kuhn society and all of that, and the contrast between it, you know. I think Parvolen would have to be a bit of a different game from what all the Dragon Age games were, you know? Maybe more similar to like Dragon Age 2 in the sense of we're just like there chilling, you know? It'd be more a political, it would be more politically against the Cunha. Yeah. Yeah, it would be cool to see it, to go to Parvolen, because I you can't do Parvolen just like as its own, like, oh, we're in Parvolen, you know? Ooh, you know? Okay. Bone Man aside. Okay. And look at this, dude. I don't know what this is. This has to be the Anderfels, though. This looks like the Anderfels. It has that kind of feeling. Statues look like Meredith. I'm not sure if that's, like, relevant, you know? Because, like, I think Meredith is going to be involved in somehow. Her Red Lyrium idol was. But, like, I'm not sure. No, I mean, I think these are just, like, statues. I don't think there's, like, a weird Meredith cult here, you know? That'd be funny, you know? Draw the dragon out in the open. That's interesting. But could work. Oliver says, but could work really well. Imagine being a dwarf fighting against the big giant, Chinerus. Yeah, dude. Like, man, dude. I wonder what's gonna happen with like playable dwarves this game, because if Harding's gonna get like Titan magic stuff, I wonder if our character is gonna get Titan magic stuff. That'd be cool. Veilguard might be a conclusion to the current arc. I think there's enough hanging threads to start a new arc. Oh yeah. Sorry, I wanted to also talk about that in your previous like message, Drew. Like, yeah, like it looks like it's gonna be a conclusion to a lot of things. I'm not sure if it's gonna conclude the blights, because this is me like. And what I think Dragon Age should do. I think the last Dragon Age game, the very last Dragon Age game, should be about the blights. You know, we started off with the blights, and then we should end off with the blights. You know, it could be in like the next century or something like that, the 10th age or whatever. But I strongly feel like Dragon Age should end where it started, which is the blights. You know, I don't think it should be specifically for Eldon. It should end in the blights should start, but I think it should end with a blight. You know, this shot looks like some Skyrim. Dude, that is so true, dude. Julia, you are so right. This looks like Skyrim, like 100%, 1000%. Look at this. This looks like every single fort and ruin you see in Skyrim. Amazing. You know, they had to get some of Dragon Age Inquisition's DNA in there, you know, somehow. Like, Dragon Age Inquisition was trying to be Skyrim, and so, you know, they had to carry that forward, you know, so we got some of the Skyrim ruins in Dragon Age. Oliver says, that's just an Andraste statue, because Anderfels are really named after her and should be filled with her statues. Is it? I didn't know that. I'm reading through the codex entries all through it and whatnot, and I haven't gotten that part. That's cool though. Anderfels, Andraste Fels. That's interesting. Okay. Now, what does it say here?
Draw the dragon out into the open.
Now, why does the dragon need to be drawn out in the open? Yeah, and it's the same dragon again. It's the same dragon again. This has to be like some relevance, some like importance, you know. This dragon has been like in the trailer for like 1, 2, yeah, like 3 times in total. I think that they come back again somewhere. Like 3 times in total. This dragon is like more than just like, okay, so we're Dragon Age, right? So we have to have a dragon, you know? Oliver says, yeah, it should end with the blights killing off the rest of the old gods, maybe even succeeding in what they didn't, and entering the Black City, usurping it would be funny, not gonna lie. Yeah, I think it would be fun. I think you mean funny, fun, not funny. And like, this is also maybe one of the reasons why I'm against the sort of theory that the Evanuras are the old gods, you know, or the old gods are the Evanuras. Because I do want, like, the last Dragon Age game ever, right, to be about the blights, you know? And also be cool to see the Black City. Julia says, maybe we could make an alliance with the dragon, like we did in Inquisition. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right? First time I saw them, I was like, okay, so this is like every Dragon Age trailer which has like a dragon. Like Dragon Age Origins has a Dragon Age Origins has a dragon in like its first like CGI trailer, right? Just right there. it's supposed to be the High Dragon, but it's just Etherite. Oh boy. Sorry. Okay. Like, Dragon Age Origins has like a trailer, so I assume this dragon was just taking the position of, we have a dragon in the Dragon Age trailer, you know? But it does seem like it's significant. Yeah. Oliver says, there ain't no way the Evanurus are the old gods. They are totally different beings. I believe in that theory. I mean, I think there's a lot of weight to that theory, to that the Evanurus are the old gods, right? Because you could align them to each of their aspects, you know? You know, and like, from what we know now, like, Mythol wasn't there, so is Solas, and that leaves, like, you have, like, Mythol, Solas, who are out of the picture, and that leaves, like, Dirthamin, Falandin, Andual, Gillanon, Elgernon, June, and, like, the other guy, right? So there's, like, seven ones in total, you know? And since the Black City is, like, implying to be Arlathan, you know, it's like, oh, maybe there's a connection. I hope not. I hope it's like, I've been talking for a while. I'm hoping that, like, we see, you know, like, it was just like a coincidence, you know? It was like so many things in Dragon Age, there were just many connections and many plot points and through lines, but, like, it just wasn't it. Oliver says, but thing is, the Evanurus are locked in the Veil and never heard from the Evanurus were locked up underground. Yeah, but, like, and that's another, like, hole in the theory that I think you could maybe explain away, but there wouldn't be, like, a lot of concrete evidence, you know? I think there's some merit to the theory, but, like, as you said, there are also some other things. I'm also hoping they solve the mystery of Sandal. So, hot take, maybe. I'm not sure. You guys are gonna have to tell me this is a hot take. I think Sandal is just, like, either a person infused with, like, some Titan magic stuff, or he's simply just he's a really good enchanter. Like, he's just brilliant. Enchantment. That's true, beloved zombie. That's true. I think Sandal is either two things. Just, like, some person infused with, like, Titan stuff, or is literally just, like, oh, they're just really good at chanting, you know, and somehow they were in the deep roads, you know? Because I don't want, like, Sandal to be this, like, ultimate, huge, plot-revealing, absolute mainstay character that was vital to the plot. Because I think the appeal of Sandal was, he's a nice guy who's with his dad, and he's just, like, trying his best, you know? He's like, very... Yeah, I think Sandal is like Volta. Yeah, I mean, I think that's one of the better, like, ideas. Like, just Sandal is similar to Volta, having, like, Titan, like, magic associated with him, right? I hope it's like that. I don't think it's, like... I hope it's not, like, super grand. I don't think it would be bad if it was super grand. It's just that's, like, my personal taste, you know? Oliver, DA2, not enchantment. Oliver says, also the first Deventer Blood Mage, forgot his name, but in the dreams he saw a dragon, not an elf mage. So, in lore, dragons, like, during the past, right, were forms only the elven gods could take, right? One of the big schisms, when the Evanurus were going to fall, was because someone took the form of a dragon, you know? So dragons are associated with the elven gods, you know? Now, I'm not saying that theory's, like, true or not. I'm just saying, like, again, that's another weight for the theory, like, another good point for the theory, you know? Anyways, moving on. Hello, Tosh.
Then attack.
Tosh looks pretty good here. Like, look at her. I love her armor, dude. Looks amazing. Okay. Just making sure I'm seeing chat. Okay. And then let's see. Oh, let's let this play out, you know. Also, I think this is Tevinter, yeah. Tevinter during the day. It looks amazing. Look at this. I love it. It looks amazing. Look at these, like, wizard towers just, like, stacking upon each other. This looks amazing, dude. Looks amazing. Okay.
You and me, Rook. Maybe that's what scares me.
You and me, Rook. Maybe that's what scares me. What are you scared about, Nev? Rook seems like a charming fella. How do you not like this like mug of a man? Man, dude, look at this. This looks amazing. Oh, and let's just play out. Okay, this is when Morgan comes in. Okay, okay.
Maybe that's what scares me.
These are the times in which legends are born
Oh,
or slain.
dude, look at her. Oh, she is beautiful, dude. Look at her. Oh my gosh, dude. And this is a good Morgan design, okay? Now, the game looks so good, it's definitely nailing the atmosphere. It is nailing the atmosphere. But of Zombie, Morgan, she looks absolutely gorgeous. She looks gorgeous. Yeah, but my point, Oliver says, is when he streaming, he entered the Fade and saw, in the gameplay reveal, there's an assumed dragon. No, yeah, you are right, Oliver, on that one. Julia says she definitely got a glow up. She has like an amazing glow up. Let's go in the past, okay? You and me, we'll explore. Now this is Morgan in Dragon Age Origins. This is Morgan in Dragon Age Inquisition. Now they don't look bad. They don't look bad at all. But man, dude, look at this though. Look at this. This looks amazing, dude. I love how Morgan looks here. And like, oh man, dude, it just looks so beautiful, dude. Oh. And it's going to be cool to see her as like an advisor, you know. I hope my Queen Ferelden Warden is looking that good now. I hope all our Wardens are looking that good, okay? Like, let's... Age, Origins... That's not how you spell Origins. Origins... Warden? That should be fine. Obviously not the CGI one. Ah, here you go. These are the default Wardens, okay? Now, you could obviously make, like, a better Warden than this, but, like, come on. This definitely looks like they could have been better. I hope all our Wardens have gotten, like, this kind of glow-up, okay? It would be amazing. My fucking god, I hate it that we cannot see our Warden at least in one scene with Morgan. Don't get me wrong, I liked her back, but for people which had her romanced, it's a bit disappointing. Yeah, it is a bit disappointing, you know? I can feel people who want to... like to see like Liliana and the Warden, Alyssa and the Warden, like all they're Warden with their romance character or just with their friends, you know. Like I can get that, you know. But I think, and here's the thing, right? I'm not sure this is gonna be a hot take for any of you or whatnot. But here's the thing, like fundamental thing. If they want to bring back the Warden, sure, that's fine. But you have to, BioWare have to accept the fact that not everyone's gonna like it. Yes, they're gonna have to like somehow get around the issue that they're like not voiced. Yes, they're gonna have to get around like have a character created before it goes in, and it's gonna be awkward and weird for people who haven't played Dragon Age Origins and don't have the context for it. It's gonna be weird. Maybe they're gonna have to even voice the Warden because the scenes are gonna be so dumb if they're just like. Like maybe they're gonna have to do that. But BioWare is going to have to do that, right? And a lot of people are going to have to just accept that, you know? All I ask is for one scene, keep it lore friendly, and if he's like she are dead, you just don't have the scene that fucking easy. I don't want my Warden back because I think BioWare will send her off to her calling, and I want her to find a cure. I mean, okay, I think, like, I don't think BioWare's going to kill the Grey Warden. I don't, the Hero for Ellen. I don't think I could kill them. I think what they are going to do, they might kill the Orlesian Warden, okay, they might do that. What I think BioWare is going to do is they're going to, like, have the Hero for Elden, like, just live on, right? When Dragon Age ends or whatnot, they're going to have, like, an epilogue scene where it says, your Warden is with your romance interest, or, like, by themselves on a farm with their good boy dog, you know, and the dog's, like, immortal now, so they don't die. Something like that, right? And it's like, okay, they're happy. They found the cure. They're living their best life. Okay, they're just like sitting at home or whatnot, and that's it. You know, maybe the Warden was struck mute, and the Warden's been communicating telepathically to everyone. That'd be funny, you know. Oh, on 100%, he/she will find the cure, especially if you have a Blood Mage Warden on your side. I mean, yeah, right, but I think they'll find a cure regardless, you know. But yeah, also new new like Dragon Age arc is probably gonna explore the west of Thedas, you know, because because we definitely know that like from like lore stuff that like Thedas to the west has like stuff happening, right? In Inquisition it says like, oh yeah, stuff's happening in like the west of Thedas. Okay, this is a terrible image, but you get my point. You get my point. I want her having heirs to the throne with Alistair, lol. I think for that to happen, right, they're going to have to like make sure we never see Ferelden again, which is fine. I think is like fine, you know, to not see like Ferelden, or at least that. What about Kieran? Well, Kieran's like irrelevant now because like Kieran's like old god's soul was taken by Flemeth, so like, oh holy shit! I just realized, Angela Duma, you just made me realize this. If Morgan is here, where is Kieran? Yeah, where is Kieran? Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. Where is Kieran? Oh my word. Yeah, okay. I don't know how that's gonna work. Anyways, just to Julia, I think that would be nice, but like, I think they would have to somehow have the player have input on that, because some like Grey Warden characters may be like, I don't want to have children with Alistair or whatnot, right? Or I don't want to have children at all. But I think if they do that option, and I think they should do that option, just to have like that for people who want that, you know, they're gonna have to clearly indicate it and like make sure we don't visit that part of Ferelden. I think it would be good if Bioware did like make their choices like have more impact, right? And like we can actually see it like in game. That'd be great. But I think like for us to maintain that like player consistency and choice, or respecting the player choice, we're gonna have to like leave Ferelden in that part. Let me just catch up to that. Oliver says, to be fair, she probably has an heir. It's not impossible, and we didn't have mention of her children, so if you want them to exist, they exist. Yeah, but that's like headcanon, you know? It's not like confirmed in game. I think what a lot of people want is like to be confirmed in game, yes, I have a child, you know? Exactly, that's why I don't want to see my warden again. Let me headcanon my ending. I mean, that's fine then, you know? Drew says, the offspring of the two wardens would be interesting to explore. That would be interesting to explore, especially if you're a dwarven noble and you had sex with that like noble hunter. Like they have a child, they have your child, you know. It'd be interesting to see what happens with that child as well. Oliver says, I'm just saying, like a cameo for one scene, it doesn't destroy your headcanon at all if they don't fuck up everything. It's possible. Okay, then like, Oliver, how do they do that one scene? You know, our warden shows up. Our warden shows up. One of these guys shows up, okay? They show up, and what do they do? What do they say? What are they trying to do? You know, and if it's like literally at like a critical plot point, you know, like it would be weird for the warden not to be a consistent character, you know? Like, I think if the warden is to be there, it has to be at the end or some like other scene, you know? Like literally a bookend. Here's our warden marching up towards like, you know, you know, Morrigan, and then saying like, hey Morrigan, honey, I'm back, you know? Something like that. Like at the end of the game, which I think would be fine, you know, if that's what you're talking about. But yeah. Anyways, Morgan looks amazing. She looks gorgeous. I love her. She's like she's a queen, and also
Born
look at
or
her
slaves
chains,
in which
dude.
legends are born.
They rattle finally. In all the other games, like this just looks like a pretty necklace. Looks like it's like binded to her, you know. But no, these are actual chains. They bounce a bit, you know. They bounce a bit, which is cool. Drew says, I'm okay with not seeing my warden. Seeing my hawk in Dragon Inquisition was weird. Like seeing someone else's with my face. Yeah. Dragon Age Inquisition's art style is definitely not like 2's art style. It definitely made it weird. And also like the dialogue stuff just does suck. Especially like female hawk. Female hawk does not look like Dragon Age 2 hawk. Oliver says, yeah, I'm talking about such a thing. I don't want it to be a constant character throughout the game, because then it destroys the entire playthrough of lots of people. Just an option. Okay, then I agree with you, right? If it is literally just like our warden is like going to their like love interest or friends or whatnot and saying like, yo, I'm back, or something like that, then I think that's fine, you know, like at the end of the game, you know. Okay.
Born or slain.
Oh, this October. Now what is this, dude? And this is also Lucan's. Wait, is this Lucan's grandmother? No, she's too young for that. She also doesn't have like this sort of design of a of a like crow. Maybe she does. I'm not sure. I have to think about that. Become a leader.
Our gods are.
Oh, also Manfred, our boy. Look at him. Look at him in his beautiful glasses. His little backpacks. Okay, he looks amazing. Too young. This is Dragon Age. They probably got some magic for that. I mean, probably, you know, but would a crow do that? Because we've seen like master crows as well, and they looked old, you know. If they were to Winter, then like, yeah, they look young, but I was wondering if it was like Lucan's like mom, or no, grandmother. Manfred's backpack. Yo, Manfred's backpack. Look at him. He's such a good boy. Look at him. Oh gosh darn it, dude. I want to know the story behind it. I want to ask like Emmerich. So why do you have like a skeleton servant? Okay, isn't that a bit weird, my man? I can't wait to meet him as well. Manfred fucking Kennedy. Manfred fucking Kennedy. Yeah. MFK. And then we get whatever this thing is.
Our god.
Okay, so clearly this is a bad thing, because like it looks like he has stones in his chest cavity. Does he? Hold on, Manfred, my man. Let's give you a look-see. Oh my gosh. What? Yo, is that stones? Emmerich, what did you do? Is he just like putting stones in his chest or something? That'd be funny, you know? He just like finds an interesting rock and just like, oh, you have no space, and just like shoves it in his ribcage. Oh yeah, and then with his collar neck, right? Since he doesn't have like an actual like anything like stopping it, he can just like dump it in there like he's playing basketball or something. Man, he has to prop him up. Yeah, it has to prop him up. Yeah, man. Now I wonder what this is. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna have to play the game to see what this guy's deal is. He looks cool though. I love his design. You know, he looks amazing. If they didn't give Manfred one-liners so they can fuck themselves. Manfred walking up, you know, I'm shivering to the bone to meet you. And you know, and he takes off his skull, you know, saying like, it seems like I've lost my head. Man, dude, that'd be funny, you know. Here we have a much more better shot of like Briala's like forehead. Doesn't look like any Vesseline we've seen before. I would love that. I would love that too. But he's wearing boots, which is funny. Yeah, dude. Manfred's whole existence is a bit funny, okay? He's wearing gloves. And again, like, Emmerich, why'd you... Balara, I'm sorry. I can't say, like, names correctly. I for a while... No, isn't it... Yes, Emmerich, yeah. I've called, like Emmerich for a while, and that also like is very hard to get rid of. Anyways, like Manfred's existence is funny, okay? Even his teeth are odd, you know? Like, but you know, he deserves to live his life, okay? You know? Yeah, like Balara, I wonder, like, because we don't see these ones often. Like, this is like a totally different Vaseline. Like, and I want, because she has to be Dalish, or has to be like related to the Dalish in some way. Because like Balara, like, must not know that like these are like slave tattoos, right? To be fair here, Emmerich looks way better than the companion reveal. Dude looks like a cool grandpa. I will say that like the characters do look a bit different from their like in-game from their trailer appearances, and I think a lot of that has to do with like lighting and stuff, you know. This looks a lot better, you know. He just looks like a guy, you know. He's just like there. He's having some fun, you know. The Vaseline is sus to me. Yeah. I wonder what this means. But like Balara, like her lines here.
Gods are back. Our gods. How do we stand against?
Yeah, because like Balara is like, damn dude, this is a bad thing. Our gods are back, you know. This doesn't sound like she's like helping them in any way. She could be lying. That is something that could be happening, but I don't think that's happening. Or at least like not to me, you know. It'd be very funny if it was. I only dislike the appearance of Briella. Too much plastic Veilguard jumper surgery. I think the issue with Ballar's intro was that with many people they were gonna say like, wow, look at that like cartoony ass shit, you know? Which I think was fine. I think was a fine demonstration of like Briella's character, right? She's like hyper, she's a veil jumper, she's literally jumping out of the veil. You know, she's, you know, having a good time. And let's just move on for a bit and then see this like, what is this? A lyrium dragon? They should have released this trailer first, I think. Yeah, I mean, I like, okay, hot take, I do like the companion trailer. I do like that. Personally, I love the companion trailer, you know? Though I understand people didn't like this, but this is definitely a better trailer. It not only shows, like, the sort of, like, plot and understanding of, like, I think it should be the gameplay, and then this, like, release date trailer, right? Because we need setup to, like, understand why Solas is there, you know? But, like, it shows like who the threats are, the characters we're facing, and the situations they're in. Like, okay, we know who Nev is. We're fine with that. Oh look, we see where is he? We see like Lucan's, you know, there. He's cool. He's edgy. We see Davrin. He's being a cool Grey Warnet. You know, man, this is awesome. Hey, approve Signa. Yeah, it is really cool. Oh, and Oliver says Balara has a cool pronunciation. Don't get me wrong. From what we've seen, but she ain't going in my bed at the lighthouse. Ain't no way. I mean, that's fine, you know, romance who you want, okay? I'm like leaning towards like Harding, Nev, and like Tosh, you know, for me. And as for like the characters, like just to go back on like why this is maybe a bit of a trailer than like the companion one. Like the companions introduced are also better. Like they're also like more bespoken, you know, the quieter moments, you know. We just see Davrin.
Damned. A griffin.
He's killing.
War,
He's saving.
victory.
He's a Grey Warden. That's what Grey Wardens do. You know, that's their thing. That's their deal. You know. And then we see like Lucan's. He's like a crow. Clearly, he has some magic. He's a cool like edgy badass. You know. Look at this blood. You know. And where is it? Like, oh no, blood and gore. Tash and Nev for me, which I like more than I'll romance one of them. Yeah, same, right? It's gonna. The only Dragon Age game where I was like set, I cannot romance anyone else is in Dragon Age 2, and that's Meryl. If Meryl was like in every game, I will never romance any other companion because I love Meryl way too much. Okay, way too much. Meryl and Isabella, I would have loved like a poly romance with Meryl and Isabella. You know, like, oh dude, such good characters. And Briella as well. Like I think Briella's like introduction here, compared to the companion trailer, is like a lot better. For one, we get a nice like elven ruin shot.
I've never
like,
seen
okay,
this
cool.
before.
And we get like to see that her gauntlets are maybe like helping with the artifact stuff. It's again, it's very bespoken. We just see them. They're having some fun. They're cool, you know, but they're not like big personalities, you know, which I think is very important. Because while I think like characters and companions in Bio games are like the selling point, I think we have to understand that like the companions are just a component of that, and I think they should make sure to not make it just seem like we're just playing companions the game, you know. Julia says, I'm seriously thinking Emmerich. I love the professor vibes. This is maybe if Emmerich was a woman, then I would have gotten it, but as a dude, I'm not seeing it, you know. But hey, you know, good on you. I love you for it, and frankly, like, and this is me honestly, genuinely, there are not a lot of old characters in video games, like barely any. Dragon Age has Wynn, which is cool, but like every other video game in existence does not have like proper old characters or old guys, and that's like sucks, dude. Because like there's so much you could do with like those old character archetypes, you know, that's just like never done. Oliver says, for me, Origins, Morgan is just like too much of my type, and the thing that sells me the most to her is that you don't have to hook up with her to romance her. Oh yeah, no, yeah, I get you. For Morgan, I never really got into her because I was like, wow, you're a bit mean, eh? You know, I'm a sucker for intellectual guys, says Julia. Hey, you know, I mean, like, good on you, know. I'm happy then, you know, genuinely. Beloved Zombie says, I loved winning Origins. I'm so happy older characters are making a comeback. Yo, dude, we have to. I hope, I pray, BioWare. Where is our good a good girl Shale? You know, where are they, right? Where are they? Where is this like person who's gonna stomp every pigeon into existence, right? Where is she? BioWare, come on. Where is she where is she with Win? Just going around to Winter, okay? We need to see her, okay? We need to see her and Win together, okay? This is a dynamic we need to do, okay? Man, dude, we need it. We need these two, okay? This would be so funny, okay? This would be so good. Julia says, and for those who played Dragon Age Origins on launch, we're old enough now to appreciate Emmerich lol. Yeah, I mean, I think what's interesting a lot about like franchises and as the people who like first started with them grow up, you change a lot more in perspective, you know? For me, I've always been like a bit consistent on that because I've always like tried to think like how are these characters appreciable in other ways. But like that is true, you know, like older audiences will now get like an older character more than like if they were younger. Because I've seen people who've disliked Win for like no reason other than she's like an old lady who's been a bit like finger wagging, you know? Dude, all the Griffins, all those Griffins Win stories are coming true. Griffins, are the Griffins in the story Win? Yeah, dude. Hey Win, are there Griffins in this story? No, child, there's no Griffins in this story. Wait a minute, but you said there are Griffins in the stories. You said that the Grey Hornets are with Griffins. Child, shut up. It's like, yeah. Win is dead in the Sunder. Is she dead in the Sunder? I've not read a Sunder. Okay, wow, okay, I guess I'm doing this now. Dragon Age. Not to be rude, Approver, but like, I hope you're on. Because like, you know, I'm already been spoiled, you know. According to Win, managed to kill them all. Win transferred her spirit to. Damn it, dude! Man! What do you mean she's dead? Oh man, it's not gonna be as fun as with shells out there. Man, dude, I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. Oh, I'm sad, dude. That fucking sucks, dude. Oh my gosh. Oliver says, to be fair, I played Origins when I was 14 and I still loved Win. She was a bit conservative for my liking, and that's normal for old people talking. She's still a cool grand. No, yeah, I mean, Win is like very cool. I've always liked Win. Yeah, Julia and Beloved Zombie, like, yeah, that's so sad, dude. That sucks, dude. To be fair, killing her off not in a game is kind of lame. Yeah, it is kind of lame. You know, it kind of sucks that like they just killed her in a book, you know. It's the same feeling with like in Halo. There's a book, I can't remember the book's name, but in Halo they kill off a player character called the Rookie, and that sucked in that one as well. Man, that sucks. I'm gonna cry when this happens. Eventually when I read Asunder, I'm gonna bloody cry because I'm like, no, when you were supposed to go with Shale to be with her when she is a fleshy meatbag, you know, once again. Anyways, we got off topic. Okay, we need to go back. Okay, we need to go back and examine this thing. Okay, where were we? Oh yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, I think all of the like companions here, this one, are a lot more. Okay, before we continue, Oliver says, "When we're supposed to tell Kieran Griffin stories, stupid bitch died too fast." Y'all, I'm sad, dude. Y'all, that bloody sucks, you know. Man, it was inevitable, right? And like, Win was definitely gonna go. I'm not sure how else they could have handled her death, you know. Oh, that sucks, dude. I hope they retcon it. Anyways, and as I was saying, like, I think this trailer is better than the Companions trailer in the regards that, like, it not only introduced the plot more, the characters more, the conflict more, the setting, everything a lot better. Like, and also the Companions, right? We just get, like, tidbits, and we understand, like, here is Harding. She has, like, clearly lyrium running through her veins. It's clearly something like, oh yeah, it's Titan magic. It's Titan magic, you know? The only people who would say, like, that isn't Titan magic are people who haven't played Dragon Age Inquisition and therefore Descent, you know? Wynn was only in her late 40s in Origins. They made her... Okay, I think I remember this fact, but I keep forgetting it. I think Wynn was in her 40s. They just made her look old for some reason. What was her age? Yeah, we're going back on this. Age. Okay, that doesn't help. Old? No. Years. Doesn't say her exact age. Oh, wait, no. Around the... gave her around the age of 21 years old. Meaning she would have been born around 882. 882. That's like 882. Okay, I need some math stuff. 1. I'm gonna say like 8. I'm gonna say 82 minus like what 30, because I think that's when Dragon Age Origins starts. That's 2. 1, 2, 3. She's like 50. She's like 50. She's 49. Yeah, I mean, she looks like she's older than that, you know. Which I guess it's the medieval fantasy setting, you know. It's a life expectancy isn't that much. Did it say the Demon? Yeah, dude. I when I was reading The Calling, you know, when I was reading, what was it? Not The Calling, Sword and Throne. And they talk about Eamon as kids, you know. I'm like, oh, they're like children? Why is Eamon so young? You know, why did he look so old? Like, what happened to Eamon, okay? Did he just, like, have a stressful life or something? Does he not have enough, like, you know, of the stuff that your body makes for, like, your hair to make it the color? That's wild. Okay, I mean, weird then. Though at the time of, like, Dragon Age Inquisition, she would be about, like, what, 60? So she would be older, you know? Anyways, back to this. And as I was saying, this is definitely a lot better of a trailer, just like introducing the companions, you know. You get a sense of like who they are, like in a much more like bespoken way. We just like see them. You know, like here's Emmerich, what is he doing? Okay, he's doing something like disabling like something that the Mortality Tarsi cult must like deal with constantly, you know? Which I think is like cool and fine, right? Sure, and then here, and also like, and Tosh is just like here and then gone, you know, which I think is fine, you know, because like I don't think Tosh is gonna be that complicated of a character, because like all we've seen, we know she's a Lord of Fortunes character, and we know she fights. She's gonna be in the very like similar realm of just like all fighting companions who are just like very simple, you know, like oh we have like Sebastian. He's a prince. He's a dude, you know, but like he may be a prince, but like he's just a dude, you know. I feel like the same is going to happen with Tosh, which I don't think is a bad thing, you know. I sometimes think it is just fine to just have a character who's just like a character and they're just themselves, you know. I don't think that all the characters have to be like very super special, you know. My favorite companions in Dragon Age are just like characters we get along the way, you know. So yeah. Morgan again, beautiful as she is. Sebastian is the most boring dude ever. Give me a party animal like Tosh. Nah, dude. Okay. Hot take. I like Sebastian, right? I think Dragon Age 2 is better with Sebastian than not with Sebastian, right? We get a better idea on the free marches. We what is it? We get a better idea on what the free marches are and how they like intertwine with each other. We get a more depth on like the chantry as well. Hot take, I forgot he exists. I'm not moving on. I think Sebastian like gives a lot of insight into the chantry, and also his banter with the other characters are very interesting. His banter with Fenris when he says like, "Hey, I saw you at the chantry earlier," you know, and he's like, "No, I was just delivering something," you know, Fenris like saying. And it's just like, oh, this is interesting, right? Like Fenris clearly like has some like deep relationship, or like has thought a lot about the Chantry and the Maker. Especially when he says to Sebastian clearly like, hey, was it the Maker's plan to have me suffer, forget my memories, and like be a slave, you know? And then like Sebastian like says, hey, maybe it was the plan, but like you're here now, and what are you doing? You're doing some good, you know? Like, I think that's an important thing to have with Sebastian existing, you know? He makes the Chantry feel a lot more real. Liliana was more of the spiritual side of this Chantry, the more like the aspect of the Chantry, of this benevolent force, but Sebastian he has clearly read all of the chant back and forth 50 times over, you know? And I think it's important. I never got the Sebastian DLC. I think you should, Drew. I think you should. If nothing else, just to then see him and experience him and just like make your own opinion about him. Because I do like Sebastian. He's not my favorite character, but I think he adds a lot. Anyways, enough of this Sebastian defense, okay? Let's continue onward. Wait, before we go, Oliver says, I want to talk with the Maker in Veilguard, like the literal fade is crashing down, or at least some explanation if he actually exists, or the Andraste just had a vision and mistaken him for a Neverner's. So, oh, sorry. So apparently BioWare has said that they will never answer the question if the Maker is real or not. Now, again, things could change, you know, like, they could just literally be like, hey, dude, that ain't the case anymore, you know, Solas is, not Solas, the Maker, like, is real, and we're changing it, we're going to confirm if he exists or not. I do think that would be, like, an interesting thing, though. Like, hey, we're talking to the Maker, and we, like, get a perspective of the Maker. Because what Solas says about the Maker is, like, very interesting, you know? When Solas says, like, hey, the Maker doesn't need to prove his power, it's, like, some powerful stuff, you know? Like, he clearly respects, like, the idea of a god who just doesn't want to, like, prove his own power and his own worth, and he'll let people just do their own thing, even if it does harm them, you know? And I think that's interesting. I think it would be, if the Maker is real, I think it would be an interesting conversation, you know? Like, yeah, right? Anyways. I think Solas is the Maker. I hope Solas is in the Maker. I think that'd be weird, you know? Personally, I would think that would be a bit weird. I mean, it's possible. There's not a lot of like evidence against it, but I don't think there's a lot of evidence for it. Anyways, continuing onward. We get become a leader. We get this, and now finally we can talk about this like dragon. Wait, before we go, Oliver says it would make more sense for Solas being Dragon Age Jesus than the Maker himself. Yeah, right. It'd make more sense if Solas was in that role, because he does seem like that kind of role. Solas, like, from what we know about him, is like, hey, he wasn't a god before. He then like rose up to the occasion and like was fighting against the Evaners, right? He wasn't like a god from the beginning, you know. Or at least that's what like it implies, you know. Maybe he was one of those great generals that he spoke about, and he was like hesitant against the Evernurus or something like that. But I'm not sure. Anyways, this lyrium dragon apparently, I have no idea. Like when we see it, like
Gods are back. Our gods. How do we stand against?
now, I'm not sure if Burala is if this is just like a general statement in general, where make her know, make her know. True, Angela, Duma. I don't think the implication here is this dragon is like one of like the Evernurus or whatnot. Wait a minute, those are Grey Wardens. Okay, who said it that like they could be the old gods? I'm not sure who said it. One of you who said it. It could be the old gods. Maybe you're right, because if the Grey Wardens are here, then maybe it is related to that. I don't think Bio would just like do this haphazardly. I hope it's not the old gods. At least I hope one of them's like somewhere underground, and we're going to see like the final game be like about the old gods, right? Or like about the archdemon, you know. But I don't think this. Yeah. I'm not sure. It's a cool design though. I love the dragon's design though. Like I absolutely adore this like pus-filled, like dry looking, like literally has roots dangling from his neck. Like this looks like an amazing dragon design, you know? Like I love it, and especially like the pustules that are there, you know, it looks like an amazing dragon design. This looks amazing. Maybe the blight will come in Veilguard if that isn't an old guard. Maybe the blight will come in Veilguard. The blight will come in Veilguard if that is an old guard. Oh yeah, I get you. Though I'm not sure how likely a blight is gonna be like influenced by the old gods, because if Gillinan is literally like having red lyrium just like all over the bloody place with her, she may just as well be controlling that, you know. Similar, like because I think like her influence may also be like as strong as the other old gods. But I also don't think maybe there should be like like archdemons there as well, because I'd be like, we have to fight the two elven gods, right? And we're probably not going to take them down both at once, and then we're going to have to deal with an additional two other old gods, two other archdemons. I think that's a bit much, you know. Speculation for the next 2 months is going to be fun. Speculation is going to be amazing, dude. Like, look at this. There is so much about this, dude. And yeah, dude, this could also be like something relating to the Titans as well. Oh yeah, and like not only like two elven gods, two archdemons. We're gonna have to maybe do something with like the Titans. That's gonna be a lot of stuff to do. Like, nah, let me cook, bro. You know, okay, Oliver, I'll let you cook. I'll let you be in the kitchen for a bit more. Okay, we'll see what happens. Okay, we'll see what happens. Okay.
I believe.
Also, is that Evil Rook? Evil Rook confirmed? Me and my bro Varric drunk at those old gods. Yeah, dude. You know, all. I didn't mean cook like that. Hey, you know, whatever cook means to you. Okay. Hey, dude. The only thing that Varric has to do, okay, to stop the old gods, okay, is literally just like bare his chest out, and the old gods would be too distracted, okay, by like his magnificence, okay. They wanted to like do something, you know, and then that's the time for the Wardens to strike, okay. Moving on. Is this like an evil rook? Like,
In all of us. So
it looks like it looks like an evil rook. Like, this is what a rook looks like here. Oh, okay, we're gonna do like a similar like plot idea that was in
I believe in
during,
all
like the Templar run, where like we faced an evil rook. I'd also be too distracted if Varric did that, lol. I mean, anyone would be too distracted, okay? Like, Varric's chest there is like way too much for some people. I also want to mention, now that we talking about Varric as well, we got very little of Varric here, which is interesting, right? Because like all over the initial marketing for Dreadwolf, when it was called Dreadwolf, like we have Varric every single trailer, you know, every single mention, you know, Varric this, Varric that, and then we get you know, our companion trailer and our gameplay reveal, and it's Varric left, right, and center. Okay, Varric's narrating everything. Varric's talking through everything. Like Varric's like literally just everywhere. But now in this trailer, we do not hear. We see Varric like at the beginning, you know, when just like going to the Solas thing.
All of us.
And like Varric's obviously narrating throughout this, but like we don't see Varric like physically like here and whatnot, which is interesting, you know. I just wanted to point that out quickly before I forgot. Anyways, Evil Rook. I wonder. Is that Blood?
In all of
No, that's just Red Lyrium. I wonder how Evil Rook will like play into this. This clearly is like Tevinter. Looks interesting. Calm down, yo. They're just keeping him away from us to let us burn an entire inn with him. That's true. That's true. Okay.
I believe in all of us. So let's get it done.
Oh, dude. Holy What is with Davrin's armor, dude? This is like way too good, dude. Like, look at Davrin's armor. He looks like a beautiful man, dude. Look at him. Is this not the picture of perfection here? Everyone who wants to romance Davrin, okay, they are salivating over this. He is strong. He is silent. He has beautiful golden armor. Like, oh my gosh, dude. This man is gonna fuel so many people. They might have Varric severely injured, and he has more of an advisor. I mean, he is seriously injured. He lost Bianca, okay? He needs emotional rest. I think Varric will be like Liliana in DAI. I mean, yeah, I think so as well. You know, I was just curious about this because like, Varric was so prevalent in the early marketing and in the first two trailers. Now we're not seeing him much, and I just think that's a bit interesting. You know, I do think that is good overall because I do think we should give space to the newer characters as well. You know, like hey, here is their time to shine. Here are their time to like, you know, experience and be like the main characters. You know, I do hope we will see our Inquisitors somehow. Anyways, Davrin looks amazing here. Looks beautiful. Oh, and dude, these like execution animations are beautiful. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute, bucko. Wait. Crazer. Wait, hold on. Go up. Okay, Oliver says again, give space to the Mighty Griffin. Give space to the Mighty Griffin, okay? I wonder how the romance is going to work with Davrin and the Griffin, okay? Because I know there's going to be some comedic elements to where like Davrin's like getting it on with the Inquisitor, and then it's like, oh wait, the Griffin's there. That's awkward, you know? I want an entire promotional material just for the Griffin. That is true, okay? We need an entire promotional 20 minutes of just the Griffin. Money question is, which trailer is lying? Because this trailer might be different, a different game presented. You compare it. Okay. Chrysler X, the first trailer was literally like an in-game trailer, but it was like a stylized trailer. It was just a stylized trailer. It was similar to how Dragon Age Origins and 2's and Inquisition's first trailers were like cinematic trailers and weren't representative of the game. Like, we can look it up, you know, we can go here, Dragon Age Origins trailer. We can look it up, you know, and just like look at an image quickly. Like this was like Dragon Age Origins first trailer. This looks like nothing like Dragon Age Origins, you know? Dragon Age Origins does not look this pretty, okay? And the characters did not look like this, okay? This is not Morgan, okay? Morgan does not have that much clothes, okay? She has a lot of skin showing, you know? But this trailer is more representative of the game, actually, right? We can see right here, here's literally an in-game gameplay footage of, you know, Rook slicing someone up, right? That's it. Anyways, moving on. So I think it was Julia who mentioned this. You said like, hey, that looks like Mythol. Now, I'm not sure if this is just like another dragon or whatnot, okay, but like, man, does that look like Mythol. Man, does that look like Flemeth. Where is it? There is some resemblance here. There is like some resemblance here. Wait, where is it? It's over there. Yeah, there is some resemblance. Like, you can see the horns here out. They're protruding. You can see other horns like going upwards as well. They're like 3 horns over here. Yeah, I wonder if I don't think this is gonna be Mythol, but I think this is like an interesting connection. I think this is a very interesting connection. And then we have Solas looking here. This has to be Solas. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Yeah, that is Solas definitely, okay. Dude, that looks amazing, man. Amazing. It looks wonderful. Oh, Oliver says maybe we're gonna ally with Mythol and she's gonna help us like a cute little dragon she is against the Evanurus. That's definitely Solas? Yeah, this is definitely Solas. So that does confirm though. Okay, wait. So there are 2 ways I think we can interpret this this part. We can interpret it, 1, this is a cutscene that is showing us what happened to cause the Evanurus to, you know, decline and be imprisoned and stuff. This could be literally like backstory, you know, that we can see. Or this is an event we will see in-game, you know. Because again, like, this is Mythol, right? But like, this is like a red layer Mythol. And not only that, but let's look at like the other parts of this. Like, look at the gore here. Wait, no, this is Tevinter. Never mind, I'm wrong. Never mind. This is like something that's going to happen in-game. Never mind, I'm wrong. But it does look interesting, though. So what this does confirm, though, since you can see Solas right here, is that Solas is like, it could be backstory that said was see things from the past. Yeah, I wonder. Though obviously, if this is like in the present, you know, we now know for a definitive that Solas is actually not like dead. You know, Solas can come back from the dead if he wants to, but he's probably not choosing to do it because he knows the other because he knows that the other Evanurus are just gonna gun for him immediately. Okay, they know he's the biggest threat, and so they're gonna go for him rather than anyone else. You know. Oliver says, question though, how many Evanurus will be we will be against, not counting Solas' Mythol? So we have Gillenon and Dirthamin. Now they're technically, now if the old god and Evanurus, old gods equals Evanurus theory is untrue, we technically have 7 other guys, like 5 other guys to fight, which is going to be like Juno, Androl, Elgranon, Falandin, and like another one. I can't remember the other one. So they are the other Evanurus that we might see. But if the like old gods equals Evanurus' theory is true, we only have Dirthamin and Gillenon. So yeah. So there's a chance it'll be, maybe there'll be more. This could be Androl, because Androl was like the first person to be blighted. You know, was the one who went into the void and like got corrupted. So this could be Androl as well, and this could be like, yeah. Also, I just want to mention, but if the old gods are Evanurus there, that's true. Yeah, that's true, Julia. That's true. Also, just want to say, Solas' like Dreadwolf form looks amazing, dude. This is some like amazing like fantasy art. Okay, they're just a wolf, but like there's enough like alterations to make it look like freaky, you know. Ooh, and then we get a shot of the other Evanurus. This is like literally after the ritual failed. Dirthamin and Gillenon. I do wonder what's gonna happen with those two if they're gonna work each other. Because my like idea is that they're gonna be at odds. Because like Dirthamin seems like he's kept together more, while Gillenon looks like a very freaky person, you know. Oh my gosh, dude, what is this dragon? Wait a minute. 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 We have that first dragon, right? We have the two Evanurses. We have the first dragon that we saw. We then have, what else was it? We have this like giant bone guy, which is 4. We then have this like lyrium dragon, which is 5. And then we have that other one, which is 6. Okay, my like maybe leading theory, I guess, or leading idea is that maybe all these like giant monsters we're seeing are maybe also the Evanurse as well, because we have like 6 so far, right? And maybe they are like the other dragons. And also look at this. Look at this. This person also like has some like similar elements to ooh, I wonder if that did anything. Okay, still fine. Like looks very similar to Flymouth. Random Wanderer says, "Hey, hello, sorry I'm late. I'm watching Kalia. The trailer looks amazing. The pre-order bonus is a bit meh. Even the deluxe edition only had skins. I wanted a box of goodies." Yeah, I mean that's cool, Random Warrior. You know, I saw Kalia was streaming, and if you want to go see her, that's fine. That's definitely cool. You know. As for like the stuff that we get at the box, I mean I think it's fine. Like all of Dragon Age's like deluxe editions were not really that. Deluxe was a lot better. But all of them had like some skins you purchased, you know. The Blood Dragon armor looks way better than in Origins, you know. But Julia, you are right. These other like odd dragons could be like other Evanurse. I wonder, yeah, that could be interesting. Though I'm not sure, like, then I'm not sure if that's true though, because then we have to ask the question of like, why weren't they also in the Fade? Or was Solas like selective in who he's? No. Solas said like he sent all the Evanurse. That's interesting. Oh, and also, what is this weird golem construct? Wait, we're going back. Okay, this is definitely in Arlathan, I think. So this is like an Arlathan like type golem, which is interesting. I think that's interesting. Evanurse could take forms. Yeah, Julia, you are right. Evanurse could take forms of dragons, though I'm not sure if they are the Evanurse, because the Evanurse are like the Evanurse like in the Fade, right? Like maybe all right. I wonder. Yeah, okay. Then if they are the Evanurse, one that confirms that the old gods are like the old gods are the Evanurse is untrue, like just on the face of it. Because if we are fighting like the other Evanurse, you know, like 7 other Evanurse, you know, like we are clearly then like confirming that old gods do not equal Evanurse, right? Which I think is nice, at least for me. Oh, okay, and then here's the ogre. We'll talk about the ogre now. Though like some harding magic again, lyrium stuff. Okay, here we are. Finally, here we are. Drew says Inquisition has 10 high dragons in the base game, so it may not be that important. Maybe, you know, maybe it's literally just like Dav's like version of a bunch of high dragons we killed, you know. Oliver says, "Man, we'll see. Still doesn't explain why Solas trapped the first couple old gods underground and not in the Fade. Well, he said that he trapped them all there. Yeah, that is true. Gillanon monsters. Angela Dum, yeah, I think that's true. I think some of them, maybe Gillanon's monster, but definitely not all of them. Like the, this like lyrium dragon, I don't think that's like Gillanon. If it was Gillanon, it would be red lyrium, you know? Okay. Okay. Ogre. That's not how you spell ogre. Okay, so... Okay. We're gonna use the newer version of the ogre, because that's obviously what we're basing it on, right? We're not gonna use, you know, the other one, because that one's a bit outdated. I love small images. Just give me the ogre. Or Morgan has access to the Dragon's Grove and we'll see them. Maybe, Julia. Man, I just wanna. Okay, here we go. Is this a bigger image? No, this isn't a bigger image. Okay. I've given up. We're using this one. Hopefully, this is also a big image. Okay, yeah, it's a bigger image. Okay. Okay, so here is Dav's ogre. Now, just to clarify, it seems like the Darkspawn in this one are corrupted. They're clearly not the base design of the Darkspawn. They're clearly like, you know, because look at this. This ogre has a lot more sunken skin. You can clearly see their skull. You know, they have a lot more growing on it. I don't think these are the new Darkspawn designs. These are the Darkspawn as made by Androl, right? And then we have like obviously our older, you know, designs, like right there. They're just there. So I don't think this is like the new, like they've redesigned the Darkspawn again. I don't think that's the case. You know, I think these are just like different versions of the Darkspawn, which I think is fine, right? I think it's fine to have like some flavor to them to make them look different, because I think that makes it a lot more meaningful, you know? Hey, they're now being infused with red lyrium and therefore they look different. I think that's fine, you know? Now, as for how they look, I think a lot of people can like make fun of this, but I do think this like on a certain level does look cool, you know? Oh yeah, Pride Demon Dead. Oh yeah, and this is an interesting scene. Now, for some reason, there are two dragons here. A blue lyrium infused one and a red lyrium infused dragon. What does that mean? Genuinely, what does that mean? I think you can have a couple of theories. You can throw out like maybe old gods, you know, archdemons. They're the archdemons, you know. Gillenons, like monsters, that could also be one as well. And I'm not sure which one to take. I'm not sure like why they're like this, but they have to be this for a reason. We've seen the blue lyrium dragon twice, and we've seen a red lyrium infused one. And red lyrium is definitely like going to be associated with Gillenon. Maybe this is the Titan like instilling its will into a dragon. So this is like its like sort of thing, and then here's. But then we have another issue. Why are they side by side together? Because like this dragon looks like very unfazed. It's like, okay, sure, buddy. Yeah, I wonder. Hold on. If you guys are chatting, sorry then, it seems like something's wrong with my thing. Let me just check here quickly. Okay. I just want to make sure, because like last time I did a live stream, I didn't see anyone's chats, and they were all chatting, you know, just making sure about that. Okay, cool. So yeah, and that's and that is it. And as like Random Wanderer said before, like yeah, you know, this doesn't look like particularly great pre-order stuff, because this is just like cosmetic stuff. But like I do think this is like cooler. For like blood dragon armor, right? It's bringing back an old armor set from like Dragon Age Origins. I mean, that's cool, you know. It clearly does look like they put a lot more effort into the design of the blood dragon armor, because the blood dragon armor in Origins wasn't as great, because it was just the dwarven heavy armor, the dwarven armor, but just with like a dragon on it. And also we're bringing back the old Dragon Age Origins dragon, blood dragon. I think that's cool. I think that's great. I can see we have a warrior set, a mage set, and a rogue set, which I think is cool. And yeah, that's it. That's it. We're here at the end. So what are you guys thoughts? General thoughts. What do you think? Cool? Yay? Nay? You excited? You happy? Any concerns or whatnot? Like that. I don't know if I can say much else that I'm super excited. No, I'm also super excited. Beloved Zombie, it looks amazing, dude. I'm happy with this trailer. It looks great. It looks amazing. I love all the lore stuff that's gonna happen. There's a lot of interesting to think about and talk about. I think there's so much to this game, you know. If this game is as good as the trailer, then it's auto game of the year. Yeah, dude, I think it's like auto game of the year. What are the other games that came out this year? One of them was Assassin's Creed though. I don't know. I haven't been keeping track. Trailer cool, ridiculously huge dragon, cool, cool Morgan. Yeah, dude, the dragons are great. The Griffin obviously is great, amazing. And Morgan being back is cool. I hope we get to see more characters because if Morgan's coming back, right, I'd love to at least see Dorian coming back, you know, because Dorian's also important, you know. That'd be amazing. Yeah, it's cool. Random Warner says again, and I love the art style. I prefer it to realism. Oh yeah, right. I think so. Like, let's compare and contrast. Let's go find quickly Morgan. Here's Morgan. How yes she is. Now where? Okay, so this is like obviously we're gonna compare both of them. Here's like Dragon Age Origins Morgan. Final Fantasy VII might get Game of the Year, but isn't that like a DLC? Because I know Final Fantasy got like Final Fantasy VII is like releasing in parts, but like isn't, you know, that's fine. You know, it's fine. Whatever. It might get Game of the Year. I'm not sure. I don't think any like Square Enix game has gotten Game of the Year. I'm not sure. Anyways, Oliver says, to be fair, if the game is as good as the trailer, then it does have a chance of Game of the Year. Only thing could stand in its way is Kingdoms Come Deliverance 2. I don't think Kingdoms Come Deliverance 2 is going to get Game of the Year. It's too niche. It's way too niche. Especially with how the game is mechanically done. Like, that is a niche game for people. Like, the first game has a section where you're a monk for, like, I think a total of, like, an actual in-game week. And you can't skip that week. You have to be a monk for an in-game week. You know? And, like, I do not think for a moment that it's going to... Now, that's not me saying that Kingdom Come Deliverance is going to be a bad game. It's definitely going to be a good game. It's definitely going to be a game that deserves a lot of praise and awards. But I don't think it's Game of the Year. Game of the Year has always been which game has hyped people the most and which game has like made people like it the most. You know? Baldur's Gate 3 was also more niche. Baldur's Gate 3 was more niche, but here's the thing that Baldur's Gate 3 had. It had some great companions. Companions that not only were well voiced, well animated, well designed, but also was in a cinematic game. There is no ways to me that like Baldur's Gate 3, and this is a hot take for anyone who's listening, this is going to be a very hot take. I don't think Baldur's Gate 3 would have been successful if it didn't have its companion or was cinematic. I do not think its writing is strong enough to have upheld it. If it was just a game with its mechanics and like its story as is, with no like cinematics or presentation or whatever, it would not have gotten Game of the Year. It might have gotten like Best RPG of the Year, but it wouldn't have gotten Game of the Year. Not at all. Not at all. I'm definitely getting more used to the style. Yeah, I'm also liking the style that is shown. Just quickly mention, like, we can see Morgan here and here, and like, I don't know, she looks good here. She looks more similar to like a Dragon Age Inquisition design though. Hold on. Helldivers 2 was super popular for a while and much more fun in that game. If Veilguard delivers, then that's Game of the Year. Okay, yeah, I don't think Helldivers 2 is gonna get Game of the Year either, because Helldivers 2 is contingent on it being a popular game, and like you can clearly see with the PSN stuff that Helldivers 2's popularity kind of dipped, you know. Like Divinity Original Sin 2. Yeah, Goosey, Koosh. I like Divinity Original Sin 2. Divinity Original Sin 2 is a good game. It has good writing in it, but without its presentation and its well animated and well voice acted companions, you know, it just didn't get Game of the Year. Simple as. Dav could definitely be game of the year. I would love that for sure. I think Dragon Age Veilguard is up for the potential for game of the year. I think it definitely is. Now whether or not it will win, I think depends on other games. Big releases in big release games. So just like quickly here, Avowed's still coming, so that we have to consider that as well. I think Morgan is becoming Mythol. Oh my gosh, Random Wander, you make such a good point. Oliver says, me loves some Shadowheart. Same. I also like Shadowheart as well. Okay, Random Wanderer, you made like such an amazing point. That is so true, dude. Actually, Random Wanderer, since you mentioned it, where is it? Because there is another another part here. Ah, here it is. Look here. Same thing as like Mythol's like crown, you know? That is a very good point, Random Wanderer. That there's definitely a connection there. I'm not sure like what that connection would mean, you know, but there's definitely like a connection there. You know, that's a very good point. Mythol is part of Solas though. Yeah, she's definitely part of Solas, but that doesn't mean that like Morgan isn't going to be influenced by Flemeth in some way, you know? Especially with like the crown thing. It's literally the Anifals. Yeah, I mean, I know. I'm just saying, like, it's an interesting, like, point to say, because, like, they have a similar design, you know, Oliver. Julie says, Mythol's crown is the same as Andraste. That is also true, actually, yeah, man, dude. Andraste. Yeah, dude, Mythol's crown kind of does look similar to Andraste's crown. That is interesting. Yeah, I mean, it could be just a connection. Like, I remember David Gator once said, when they made the archdemons like dragons, because they were supposed to be like some giant tentacle thing, that they were like, oh yeah, we didn't like make that decision initially because we made them to dragons because we were low on budget, but it adds a lot of interesting implications, right? And I wonder if this is another interesting implication, but there's nowhere it's gonna go. I wonder. Oliver says, still, it's Andraste, not Mythol. Julia can't see a reason why there would be a Mythol statue in the Anifals, which is literally the land where the venerate her more than anything. No, I know. I'm not saying like it is literally Mythol. My guys, we've cracked the code or whatever. I'm just saying that's very interesting, you know. Maybe Solas took Mythol and Morgan is becoming Flemeth. Maybe. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think so. It would be interesting if it does. I'm not saying if it's bad if Morgan becomes Flemeth. But I don't think it's gonna happen though. It would be interesting though. I would wonder how they would do it though. I know, but the lines are blur. Yeah, right. Like as Julia says, like it's blurred for like a reason, right? Like there's some connection there, right? There was some purpose to doing that. Even if it's nothing, it adds a wrench to like theories and stuff. Why would Morgan become Flemeth when Flemeth said Morgan never had to fear Flemeth? Well, that's the thing, right? If she is becoming Flemeth, maybe Morgan accepted Flemeth. You know, that could be a possibility. You know, but again, I'm not saying it is likely to happen. I'm just saying it would be interesting if it does happen. Whether I want it to happen or not, I don't think I want it to happen, but I do think it's interesting if it does. Beloved Zombie says, I hope Morgan remains her own person, otherwise what was her role? Yeah, I do, Beloved Zombie, I do hope she is like her own person, right? It would be interesting if it does happen, but my preference is, hey, Morgan should be Morgan, right? We love Morgan for Morgan, you know? Opal says, I'm hoping the companions in Dav got the same love and attention from the developers as Baldur's Gate 3. Maybe a bit unrealistic, but I feel like after the Baldur's Gate 3, people have bigger stakes. Yeah, I mean, yeah, right. But I mean, like, Dragon Age is the epicenter. BioWare in general is the epicenter for companions, and all that. Like, Come with me, children. Come with me. We will go back in time and see something wonderful. Behold the companions of Baldur's Gate. Oh my gosh, I hate this. It's bad. It's dumb. I hate when image looks big, but image is actually very small. Okay, this should be a better one, right? This should be a better one, right? Okay. Anyways, behold, companions from Baldur's Gate 1. And all of these companions, like, not all of them are as well developed or fleshed out, but these are the reasons why, like, BioWare is known for it is, and why Baldur's Gate 3 is the way it is. Because BioWare has been, like, hallmarked of companions. Though I do agree, Opal, that they should make sure that the companions are also really good, you know? So yeah. Oliver says, what if Andraste was Mythol, Lema? What if Andraste was Mythol? Okay. I do hope Andraste wasn't Mythol, or Mythol wasn't Andraste. I do hope that. I think you are joking. It would be interesting, but I hope not, because, like, you know, I do like Andraste as, like, a figure, you know. Andraste's, like, story is, like, very interesting, and like the way that the chantry exists and surrounds her is very interesting as well. You can filter by image size large. Okay, Random Wanderer. Thank you. I am illiterate as technology goes. I'm barely keeping this live stream together, okay? It spits in duct tape all the way down. Okay. Okay. Open image in new tab. Oh, thank you, Random Wanderer. Savior. Baldur's Gate 1 companions suck. Lamau Siege was way superior. Why is it Baldur's Gate 2 was better in every way? So, Siege of Dragonspire was a lot more familiar to newer BioWare games. Because obviously they were, like, it was made in 2016, so it was done with, like, newer techniques. But yeah. I think the Baldur's Gate companions are good for their time. I don't think they're, like, the best and amazing stuff, but, like, they're good for their time, you know? Baldur's Gate 2 definitely improved on it, you know? With its tighter cast and whatnot, and it was a lot better. There's a theory that Andraste was an old god baby like Kieran. Julia, you're gonna have to tell me about that theory. I've never heard that theory before. I've never heard that theory that Andraste was an old god baby like Kieran. I've never heard that before. That is interesting. Because like, I don't think I've heard that before, because I don't know how likely that is. Right? Like, how likely is she... You're gonna have to explain that to me then. I'm joking, but it would be funny. No, Oliver, yeah, I think I got you. You were joking, Oliver, but, like, it would be funny if she was, you know, like, secretly Andraste the whole time, and also secretly, like, Solas was also charlatan the whole time, you know, Chartan, and they were just, like, there, you know. It'd be funny, you know. I'm just doing a silent pause just to wait for anyone to comment, because there is a bit of a stream disconnect between me saying something and you guys writing something. Okay, Julia says, the theory is that she was an old god baby and she heard voices like Kieran tells Flemeth that he hears. What? Okay, I'm gonna have to look this up. What does Kieran say? Because I know Andraste hears voices. I can't remember what Kieran specifically hears. Because you're obviously describing the way he hears the voices, not that, like, he hears voices at all, right? Because Andraste obviously heard voices as well, right? Kieran. Andraste was born right after the end of the blight. Hold up. Okay, what year? No, wait. Oh yeah, because that was Dumont. Because, like, she was yo. Oh my gosh. And we have to. Oh no, dude. First blight end was the first blight began, and lasted to, okay, so it ended like 800 ancient. Oh no, yeah, like somewhere like 1195 ancient, right? And when was Andraste born? Dragon Age Andraste born. Oh my gosh, dude. Huh. Yeah, I mean it's still a big time gap. You know, it's still a big time gap. But like it's not a massive time gap to overlap. Still wouldn't there be a ritual or something? When she's talking to him, he says no more voices, and Flemeth responds no more voices, and takes it. I mean, yeah, right, but like, was Andraste saying that kind of thing as well? Andraste was clearly hearing voices. I don't think that's like a bad thing to say, but like, she clearly like heard a voice, you know. And also, Oliver, there would have to be a ritual, but then that would be meaning that Flemeth did the ritual to make Andraste born. And so you would be right in that Andraste and Flemeth are related, you know, just like it's a mother-daughter thing. Though I don't think that's the case. That's an interesting like theory though, Julia. I like that theory a lot. I like it a lot. Though I'm not sure if it's like that true. It's an amazing theory though. I gotta say that's an amazing theory. There was also an option that she had schizo or demons were talking to her because there's high possibility she was mage. Oh yeah, right. Like there's a lot of theories and ideas surrounding like what the Maker is and what Andraste heard, you know. Andraste was literally in Ferelden, which was, you know, where the Alamari tribes lived, right? So like Alamari and Avar tribes lived, and they worshipped like, you know, spirits that were gods, you know. And so it's not out of the realm of possibility that one of the things that she was hearing was not actually like the maker, but like a person a spirit she called the Maker, right? It could definitely just be that, you know. The Maker could literally just be a very powerful spirit after, you know, who just like heard Andraste and just did stuff, you know. And like made up everything, you know. Nerdily delicious says, I'm pretty sure the line was no more dreams, no more dreams. Oh no, yeah, it was no more dreams, but I'm not sure if Andraste said no more dreams at all. Nerdily delicious says again, which in Dragon Age has huge implications as dreams are how most people travel the Fade. Yeah, like, yeah, obviously, right. But I think for Kirin that's implications for him, but not really implications for Andraste. I don't think there's nowhere in Dragon Age where we have an implication that Andraste could not dream or something like that, or had weird dreams, you know, similar to like Kirin. I don't have every detail down of the theory, but I've always found it interesting. Yeah, I mean, it's cool, Julia. I think it's very interesting as well. I guess I can just Dragon Age. Andraste, old god child. Wait, hold on. Okay. Something I've noticed. Timeline struck out. Andraste was born a few months. The exact date is not hotly debated, but the blight, which stayed. Okay, so it's based on that. Who's known takes the old god's soul if they make Morgan, and by the extension, more importantly, the soul. Positive. Yeah, she has a half sister, yeah. Okay, I mean, like, okay, this theory, I think there may be something to this theory, but it does feel like more speculation of Andraste was born after the blight. And also she was a very powerful figure, you know. She says the Maker spoke to her. Like, I think it's an interesting thing, but I think it's like more conjecture or anything else, if that's the right word to use. To be fair, she probably was referring to some old god dream bullshit, which the Grey Wardens have. Maybe. Not a normal one. Yeah, maybe. Though again, it could also just be possible that she, living in Ferelden, with the Alamaris and Avar was literally just like, oh yeah, I mean, I think she was in Tevinter at the time because she escaped Tevinter to go to Ferelden. So like, but I think since her mindset was in that idea of Alamari and Avar tribes worshipping like spirits and stuff, it could literally just be like Andraste was worshipping like a powerful spirit who just like said, yo dude, I'm the maker, you know, and also you're pretty cool, you know, like wanna come? And she's like, no dude, why don't you help me? And that's how the maker was born, or like the maker was more powerful because of it. Oh boy, how long have we been streaming? Oh wow, 2 hours. Wow, we've been going. No, 4 hours. Holy shit. Oh man, dude. We have been going. Okay. So okay. I'm basically gonna ask like, hey guys, do you wanna wrap this up or do you wanna keep talking? Do you have any more final words to say? Because I think we've been here for quite a long time, you know. Oliver says, actually, it's plausible that Andraste was a mage and mastered the art of lucid dreaming and mistaken the spirit for some high god. Maybe as well. Like, I think Andraste being a mage is also an interesting theory, you know? I gotta get lunch, lol. Nah, it's cool, Julia. Then we can start wrapping it up. Anyone else wants to say anything else before I end the stream? Just say it now. And then do it. Like, and Julia, enjoy your lunch. I hope you enjoy it. Man, dude. What a trailer, eh? What a trailer. What a discussion. And also maybe just to end off on the game of the year discussion. This was fun, Beloved Zombie says. Yeah, this was very fun, Beloved Zombie. I like streaming, you know. I like it. Oliver says, buy a big Griffin plushie or you ain't a Dragon Age fan. Easy. That's true. I mean, I will. The moment BioWare has on sale the Griffin plushie, I'll get it. Okay, I promise you, I'll get it. I had fun. I'm totally hyped for the game. Love the trailer. The trailer is beautiful, dude. The music is beautiful. The voice acting is beautiful. The art is beautiful. It's just such a beautiful trailer, you know. There's really nothing like more to say, you know. It looks amazing. I'm like grinning ear to ear just like thinking about it. It's so cool, you know. Nerdily Delicious says, if the maker was a spirit, then maybe it was the first spirit, the one that made Thedas, which ultimately would make it a god in every way that really matches. That's just a guess. I think so. I think that'd be interesting. By all, great convo. No, great convo. Thank you, Julia. It was great. Random Wonder says, I would buy a Griffin, a deluxe for a Griffin plushie. Now that's the thing BioWare should do. Okay, no Blood Dragon armor, no whatever. We need a Griffin plushie in our packs. Okay. Spirits existed before Andraste, so no. I mean, yeah, right. Yeah. So what is it? We have within this year big games, Buddhism, Prince of Persia. Yeah, I don't think it's interesting. It's weird. I think Dragon Age Veilguard has a good potential to winning game of the year. You know, like there's not a lot of like big games coming out. I think Like a Dragon, Yakuza Like a Dragon. No, not that one. Some other Yakuza game, I think. But like, I don't think there's a lot of contenders in this year. Avowed maybe. Avowed is a contender for like game of the year, but I think Avowed is gonna be a niche game because it's definitely not focusing on like big action and big cinematics as well. But yeah, just to end off that topic, I just wanted to end off on that topic. Okay. Avowed's gonna turn out ass, same like Outer. Okay. Hot take here again. I think the Outer Wilds is fine. The Outer Worlds. Outer Wilds, I haven't played that, so I don't know. Outer Worlds is fine. There's nothing wrong with Outer Worlds. The only issue with Outer Worlds that's an issue is that it's just a Compton game. That's it. It's like a fairly decent game, And that's an issue because Outer Worlds was supposed to be like the Fallout New Vegas, right? But like a new IP. But like it clearly didn't like hold the same groundwork that Fallout New Vegas did, you know? It's fine, but compared to, yeah, that's the thing, right? Compared to Fallout New Vegas, it's a completely different beast, you know? It's not as great, right? Obsidian, like, and I think Obsidian shot themselves in the foot, and I think the fans also shot themselves on the foot when they were like, okay, we're getting like Fallout New Vegas 2, Bethesda, go to the garbage can, okay, we don't need you anymore, we got Obsidian now. When they were just like, hey dude, you just should have expected a good game. I'm good, some food. Awesome Random Warrior, I hope you enjoy, your food. I haven't eaten as well, I'm gonna go get my food as well. This was an amazing thing, dude. It was amazing. I'm just gonna wait on chat just to see if any of you else want to go, or just chat for a bit more. Drew says Outer Worlds had to do actual world building, it lacked. Yeah, that's another thing. Outer Worlds, since it's not in the pre-established IP, it can't just like ride on the coattails of like Fallout and just like have the player have a general knowledge of Fallout, you know? It had to establish itself. And I think Outer Worlds did a fine enough job, but there were clearly issues with it, you know? Like, Outer Worlds could have been better. I'm not saying it's perfect or anything, but like, it was like, again, a good enough franchise entry, right? Outer Worlds needed to cut its shit jokes. Okay. Maybe this is just me. I think Outer Worlds jokes are fine, you know? Again, I'm not saying it's like perfect. I'm not saying it couldn't have been better. I'm not saying they should have made as many jokes as they did. I'm just saying like it was fine, you know, compared to New Vegas. Obviously it's different, but like I think it was fine, you know. I'm looking forward to the second one. I'm also looking forward to Outer Worlds 2. I want to see what happens with Outer Worlds 2, because with Obsidian like having a bit more experience on their belt, I wonder what they're gonna do with it, you know. But yeah. Okay, I think I'm good. I'm just gonna wait. Hold on. If the second one will actually be a proper sequel and not a total stagnation like with Bethesda, then I'll play it. I mean, yeah, I think then we're gonna get into some like other issues with like Starfield and whatnot. I think Starfield is a fine enough game, but like with the context of it's a Bethesda game and it's supposed to be a really big game, it's not that. If Starfield was released under another developer's name, it would be a lot better. But like with Bethesda, it's not really that great, especially because it got rid of like a lot of the world building and stuff. Oh man, we have been at this for a while. Dragon Age Veilguard. Hey, Mary Empire. I see you're a gamer. Okay, I see you. Avowed pushed to 2025. Wait, Avowed was pushed to 2025. Okay, never mind then. I think Dragon Age Veilguard's gonna win then this game of the year. Game of the year. Now I don't think it's gonna be because it's like there's no competition. I just think because Veilguard's just a good game, right? It's funny. A decade later, and like same with Dragon Age Inquisition. Not a lot of games that year, and it's just like it won, you know. Now, if Starfield was made by someone else, it would fail. I don't think so. I think Starfield, if it was made by someone else, it would be like, this is a cool game, a lot of potential. I'm looking forward to seeing it, you know, kind of thing. Through the Unspoken, this was fun. I'm looking forward to future videos of the new promotional material comes out. I'm also looking forward. The only reason Starfield is called good by some is because it's from Bethesda. I mean, yeah, sometimes I can feel that. Lazy ass game in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Starfield's the greatest game, you know. It's interesting. Mary got some brain matter and get the fuck out. Yeah, Mary Empire. I don't. Origins was the best. Sure, my man. Do you want to have an actual discussion, or do you just want to say things? Because you know we. Man, dude. Because I want to go, you know. Anyways, I've been delaying this for like 50 years, okay? A million years. We're wrapping up, okay? Silly Mary, that's true, beloved zombie. We're wrapping up, okay? I'm gonna end stream. I'm gonna get some food, some sleep, you know? It's been fun. I like the Inquisition the best. Hot take. Hey, Drew and Unspoken, I don't think that's a hot take, okay? I like Dragon Age 2. Now that's the hot take of the century, okay? That's the hot take of the century. See ya, Oliver. Drew the Unspoken. Yeah, see ya, Oliver. See ya, Drew the Unspoken is great. See ya, beloved zombie. It was amazing to have you guys here and chat with me. Enjoy. Okay, enjoy foods. No, sure. Mary. I will enjoy my food. I'm having some hamburgers, which is nice. Yeah, thanks guys for coming, and thanks anyone. This is also gonna be like a YouTube video on its own, so I hope you enjoy like 4 hours of this. So yeah, enjoy, have a lot of fun, and enjoy your day, my guys.